Good morning, everyone. Simon here from Simple Simon's Education. Today I'm going to show you how to do a great warm-up stretch for our whole body, prepare us to do body weight exercises. I also really like to do it first thing in the morning just to kind of wake everything up, so dual purpose. So the first thing we're going to do is just warm up our neck. So getting in a nice strong posture here, core engaged, standing straight up. Just going to grab, arm comes over around the ear, kind of drop the shoulder, stretch it out. We're going to hold for 30 seconds, roughly. If you want, you might kind of grab a little bit towards the back on an angle. If you want to make it more active, and slide your neck back and forth. Switching sides. So you can do it static. Remember to kind of put a little drop in the opposite shoulder and arm so you can feel the stretching along your neck there. Sorry, it's relaxing. Make it active. Get some nature sounds around you with some birds squeaking. And then we're going to do our shoulders. You could either have your shoulders parallel and walk around like this, and then switch to the open facing side. Italian man taught me this one. Or what I prefer to do is some arm circles, gradually getting bigger. And bigger. And then going the opposite way. Oh, some good cracks, especially in the morning. Okay, then to start to warm up our back, our legs a bit here. Just gonna do a classic yogi move. Forward fold down. Get a good bend in your legs to really work on opening up your lower back here. Just kind of let your weight fall. I like to go a little side to side to warm up the side body here. We're going to bring it up to a halfway lift. But you want to have your back straight, coming out of your hips, pressing against your quads or your shins, depending on your flexibility. And you really want to be feeling it in your hamstrings here. So if you have too much of an arch back, you're not quite doing it right. Okay, and then come back down. Really kind of create like a U shape with your core here. Pressing in, bringing your chin, tucking it to your chest. And then just roll up slowly as if you're slowly releasing your spine. Come up. That's waking up your lower back and your spine. Do a couple shoulder shrugs here. To wake up or open up our chest a bit, we're going to grab the back of our head. We're going to open up, trying to squeeze our shoulder blades together for a chest opener. If you're like me, you probably got some more good cracks there. Oh. Who knew you'd get to hear me groan? I like to slide down the back as well. Whew. Okay, we kind of shake it out a little bit. Now to just do our triceps quickly. One arm comes out long, folds up into a pretzel, you get your palms to touch. Hold it here. Going to 30. At least 20 if you don't have the time. 30. Always remembering to breathe in and out of our stretches. Creating more space in the muscles. Okay, now for just another quick chest opener, we come down in a push-up position. We're going to reach one arm out long, and we're actually going to press up with the other hand here, turn our body away, okay? So you'll feel this in your left, in my case, my left breastplate, in along the armpit, and along the arm in this tendon that goes all the way under the bicep down to your hand. Okay, switch sides. Right arm comes out long. Turn away from the right arm. Push up with the left. Find a nice rotation in the body for you. And now press up with your left arm and then hold it. Okay, then we're gonna bring it back in. Come onto our back. We're gonna do can openers. Okay, can openers, you wanna find a T shape, bring your knees towards your chest, drop them, in this case to the left side. You might get a nice little crack in your lower back. Once your legs get to the ground on the left side, we're gonna bring our right arm over our left, reach it over top, and then from there isolate and just bring just the arm back over. Okay, it's gonna start to get feeling tough if you're tight here as you try and bring it back towards the floor without opening up from our knees. So our legs, our knees need to stay flat on the ground. Okay, when you hit a point where you can't go any further, come back over again. Every time you do it, you get a little bit further. We're just going to do this 5 times in each arm. Okay, switching sides. Arms out wide as a T, legs come down. get them to touch the ground, maybe a crack. Cracks for this guy. Left arm extends over the right. Just the arm extends back. You can rest your head on the ground this whole time. It doesn't have to be a demanding stretch. When you hit your flexibility limit, it might come from your shoulder. For me it does. It come from your back. Come back over and really reach and extend longer from the arm. But it's coming from the arm more than it's really rotating your back as far over as possible. There's 2. Oh. There's 4. And 1. 5. Okay, so that's working out our mid back. We did our lower back and spine. We came up from our forward fold. Now we're just going to get into an extended child's pose. So have your butt get close to your feet or on your feet if you're flexible. And then begin to just crawl, inch your fingers out towards the top of your mat. And bring your forehead down to your mat. Okay? And crawl those fingers up. And press down a little bit into your palms here. Okay? The idea is to be dropping your chest and your forehead so you're getting a sink in the scapula up here and really stretching out your upper back. Hold it for 30 seconds. Remember to do some deep breathing and breathe into the area. If you want to go deeper, try and bring your chest all the way down. I can't do it. No way. Okay. We're going to just do 3 more things just to help warm up our legs. First, we're going to get into a downward dog. Your downward dog's probably way better than this guy's. Pedal out our calves here. Okay, then we're going to send the right arm, or the right leg rather, sorry, up. Come bend it over to open up your hips a bit. And then slide it up and through. For a low lunge. You can drop your back leg, scissor together your hips. So you're putting forward emphasis on your left hip flexor in this case. Bring your right leg back. You bring your arms up and extend over for another little side body stretch. Doing our hip flexors and our quads wonders here. Okay, and then we're gonna straighten out the leg that's extended, in this case the right leg. Try and come over our hips and work on our hamstrings with this stretch. So you got your calves through your downward dog pedaling. Got a little bit of your quads through your forward lunge there. Got your left hip flexor. Okay, come back up. Plant your right foot back down, back into your downward dog. Pedaling out again. Left foot comes up. Open up the hips if you're into it. Shoot it between your legs. lunge. Back leg comes down. Squeeze together to stand up tall. Optional arms comes up for a side body bend. Gotta love the cars going by. Sorry about that. Anya, we gotta have electric bikes. No noise. No pollution. Okay, then we're gonna straighten out our left leg. Raise our toes off the ground. This is like one of the hardest things for me. I'm super inflexible in my hamstrings. Okay. Come up, sit up straight, and then come over our hips. With our hips, sorry. Come over our leg with our hips. Okay. You might even be able to extend all the way down. Be able to get your chest and your forehead down to your leg. I am nowhere near. Check back in a year or two. Maybe I'll get down there. So you might be really feeling this nicely in your calves, your hamstrings. That's the idea here. Okay. And then to finish off, nice squat. We're getting to a real nice yogi squat. So if you want to just do a squat, feet shoulder width apart, come down, 90-degree angle, and just hold here, really engaging your quads. If you want to get into a yogi squat, which is great as well, you get into your hips a little bit more, quads as well. Have your feet come out a little bit wider, as wide as you're comfortable really, as your hips allow you. You can go lower than 90 degrees, sink into your hips. You want to make it a little bit more active, and I encourage you to. You can put your hands together, put your elbows just inside your inner thigh. Try and straighten up your chest towards your hands and hold here. Big smiles because you're almost done and your body's nicely stretched out. Okay, so the very last thing we need to do, I might have said that before, Fit, I'm sorry, because bodyweight exercises really work out our wrists, we need to stretch out our wrists, so we're just going to plant our wrists flat on the mat and lean over them, so we have our elbows and our shoulders coming straight over them. We're going to hold for 20 seconds each wrist. Each side, sorry. Really try to ensure that your hand is stretched out on the mat, so we're getting some good finger flexibility here. Okay, then we're going to fold our wrists over, stretch out the opposite way. It might seem like easy to skip this step, but this is super important to help you get into many different bodyweight exercise positions. Just use our wrists so much. If you hurt your wrist, it's really hard to do a lot of things in life really fast. Typing, writing, exercising, gripping, holding, carrying bags, you name it. Don't risk it. Don't risk your risk. Don't risk your wrist. Okay, then we're going to rotate our hands underneath. You might need to put them a little bit closer to your body. The closer they are to your body, the easier it'll be. So just work slowly to come out further away from your body and shift more weight forward onto your wrists. This tends to be a wrist stretch that really, well, is excellent for people, especially if you're an office worker. You're always typing away on your keyboard. Maybe your keyboard typing posture is not exceptional. Mine never was. You might be really feeling it in the twist here. Okay, and then to do the opposite, just comes down, back of the hand down, come over top. All right, so there's your full body, probably around 20-minute stretch prep for doing body weight exercises, calisthenic exercises in the park as well. Good way to wake up in the morning too if you have the time. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're feeling wonderful. Have a great day and take care.